Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do more missing women and children cases. This is the Mystery Channel 33. I'm here to break the codes if we see any. I'm here to see if they alive, deceased, or bodysuited, or misidentity. And I'm also here to see if they know their bodies are located, okay? So let's begin. We're talking about a young woman named Marialice, okay? She's in the, Marialice, okay? She said the white supremacist did that to her, okay? Marialice Clark, 14, vanished in 1972 under strange circumstances. Okay, so we got her hair. This is how she looks. This is a fake photo, okay, that they took of her. 5 years ago, Ed Clark launched a change.org petition in the hopes of attracting the attention of former President Barack Obama. That person, Ed Clark, is fake. That's one of her traffickers, her killers. Back in 1970, when Ed was 15 years old, his 12-year-old sister, Marialice Clark, was named in a government affiliate as an informant against the National Committee to Combat Fascism, NCCF. See, they kill you if you try to be a part of revolution. A group he describes as an offshoot of the Black Panther Party. 2 years later, at just 14 years old, I'm also here, that could be my auntie, Marialice would go missing, never to be heard from again. She's saying no. Ed penned a lengthy tale about his family, and he hoped that President Obama will approve a relaunching of an investigation into Marialice's case, okay? So she could have her body still. It doesn't seem that Ed Clark's dreams have been fulfilled just yet. I came across Marialice's missing person case on the National Missing and Unidentified Person System, NAMUS, and there was near to no information about who this young teen was. Included in the report was that she was last seen getting into a vehicle with Chicago, Illinois license plates. But other than that, the story of Marialice Clark wouldn't be told to a global audience until her brother Ed came forward to publicly plead for help in they group. I don't want to mishandle Ed's story, so the quotes included in this article are exactly as he had written them. He explained, she's saying Willie Mills, he explained that the NCCF chapter's headquarters were near where his family lived. We could see their back porch from our front porch. Also, Marv James, she's saying, our older sister Linda dated the head of the NCCF, Ed Poindexter, he explained it. The young men who was members of the NCCF was a part of the neighborhood. We had no fear of them. Okay, this is the article, North Omaha History. Okay, y'all can look it up yourself. I cannot read it. In August of 1970, the Charlotte Project reports that police responded to an abandoned building where they were violently confronted with a suitcase filled with dynamite. Okay, the Black Dynamite, the show, is based off of this. The explosion injured one officer and took the life of another, and fingers were pointed at NCCF's Ed Poindexter and David Rice. The two men was arrested, tried, and convicted of murder, and they were sentenced to life in prison. Back in 2016, Rice passed away while incarcerated, but Poindexter still lives. Both men reportedly insisted that they had nothing to do with the explosion, lied they did, and was adamant that the government conspired against them. What Ed Clark didn't know was that there was an affiliate purportedly created by ATF, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Agent Tom Sledge that claimed that my baby sister saw 10 boxes of machine guns with 6 guns in each box inside the NCCF. She's saying proof she was the worker over this, okay? The boss over this organization. Not like that, like when it comes to that, okay? Like she'll be the washer. Make sure nobody's steal, okay? Make sure the right people coming in. He said she described the guns so accurately he knew they were AK-47s. He also claimed Marialice saw 15 bundles of dynamite with 12 sticks to the bundle inside the house. He said that 5 men, yeah, this is my auntie, some of whom I knew, made a bomb out of dynamite in front of my sister. I do not believe that this is true. Sledge never told our mother that he puts my sister's name on his affidavit, and he spelled her first name wrong as Marialice, making me wonder if he ever met her. She's saying no again, okay? So no. Clark claimed that the affidavit gave authorities the green light to raid the NCCF, he added. However, the Howard FBI had an informant in the chapter, and they knew the informant in the affidavit were false. I'm hearing true too. An FBI agent contacted the Criminal Division of the Department of Justice around July the 21st, 1970, and asked that it intervene to stop the raid. The DOJ told a U.S. attorney in Omaha it did not want a repeat of the raid in Chicago that killed Black Panthers Mark Clark and Fred Hampton in December 1969. Okay, fake name, they're not part of the Black Panthers. Could be the fake Black Panthers, yeah. ATF agent Tom Sledge was told to return the search warrant to the judge unsolved. Marialice never told anyone that she had met an ATF agent, and she never told anyone that she saw machine guns, dynamite, or men making bombs at the NCCF. Okay, this is on Florida, certain days. 5 years ago today, political prisoner and former Black Panther Party member Mondo Wilenga died after 44 years in prison. Mondo presented his co-defendant, Ed Poindexter, remains in prison today, almost 50 years, one of the longest-held political prisoners still inside that today. Okay, that's the article on Florida. 2 years later, Marialice Clark vanished without a trace. No one saying true. No one had seen or heard from the teen since that time, and according to Ed, their mother attempted to have the court declare her legally dead in 1980. Their mother reportedly never knew that Agent Sledge named Marialice in documents as an informant. In 1997, my mother received a copy of the ATF affidavit. From the time she learned that Marialice was named on the affidavit, she wondered if Marialice was in a witness protection program, wrote Clark. Okay, an affidavit is basically somebody that don't witness the shit, and they writing to the judge that they are a witness. They just could not come, okay? So don't try, nobody better try me. I am a real life judge, a real life lawyer. You can't make me look dumb. I'm never dumb, baby. Okay, whoever just said that, never done, baby. But I am gonna prove it. That's what I'm gonna do, though. Know that. Nobody told me to say this. Thank you. Protection program, wrote Clark. But how could a 14-year-old be put in a witness protection program without informing her mother? Question mark. How could a 12-year-old be named as an informant without telling her mother? Question mark. Especially she truly saw such dangerous things. Those who support the Clarks believe that the Marialice was a victim of the nationwide effort to eliminate the Black Panther Party, okay? Also on Florida, George Jackson, Ed Portman, free Ed Portman from prison now, signed petition, okay? They are fake, they're not really in the organization. It is a crime to lie on an affidavit, Ed Clark continued. Sledge should have been investigated and fired in 1970 over this affidavit. Everything Sledge did to investigate in August 1970 bombing that were blamed on the NCCF should also be questioned and investigated. He may have fabricated evidence to convict 2 innocent men for a crime they did not commit. Marialice wasn't a militant. She was a schoolgirl. How will you feel if this happened to your sister? Question mark. Marialice Clark, okay, you see the petition, don't sign, okay? Marialice Clark, okay, it's fake, wasn't added to the government's missing person directory until 2020. Details regarding the investigation into her missing person case are unknown. At the time of her disappearance, Marialice Clark stood 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighed 130 pounds. She had black, dark brown hair and brown eyes. Marialice is described as having had a birthmark on her right hip and a scar on the back of her head. She would be 62 years old at the time of this publication, okay? How they know that? They could have cut her hair off to see that. Her name has been spelled Marialice, or Maryalice, or Marialice. Okay. It being funny. Anyone with information about this case is urged to contact the Omaha Police Department at 402-444-4127 or their local authorities. There is no case number listed for this missing person case. Please share this story to help Marialice's loved ones learn about what happened to her all those decades ago. She is our sister and her life matters. So y'all like to help with this case, y'all can. I don't do it for the fame or the money. I do because it's what I love to do, okay? I'm out. Peace.